Just starting. Okay, there we go. Okay, first game. Joined 5 minutes late. Some people already on 10 points. Not bad. Let's see, yesterday we had a very nice strong field. In the weekly arena. I mean the daily, and today we have the weekly, so we'll see how it goes. Let's go bishop b4. Let's not take, let's not open up the bishop like this. Although this would have been possible after. Could be okay still. Let's take. Queen e1 and takes. Okay, that's mates. So yeah, the finisher, Bako's Knight, winner of yesterday. Tractor Ready Gunards, Pepsi in Gaming, Morlock. Strong fields. We'll see how we will do. Okay, we get to play Morlock. Let's go d4. He tries to go for quick e5. Reasonable. And then he wants to go after this. I'm just gonna defend with the knight and develop as well. Let's kick this back. Okay, take and take. All good. Castling is also fine, I think. Let's try this maybe. I'll just take, and he can take here, and he should not take again because then I get initiative. Yeah. Morlock knows what he's doing. Let's just try check. Knight g3 traps the queen. He can take, or he can try to counter somehow. And now he has enough threats on f3 to take, actually. Let's go here. Step aside. Not ideal. So take the bishop. I think I have to take again, actually. Yeah, there's this pop-up in my screen that's not going away. Damn it. fuck is going on? Okay, but I'm lost anyway. Alright. Go away. Hey, Petadine. I can't see my clock and I can't see my pieces on the side because of some weirdness. Okay, mate in one. I'll have to fix this. And now everything is just frozen. Okay, finally. Yeah, you could... Top of the board is cut off a little. Ah, yeah, that's because I was trying to scroll down, I think. Now it should be better, right? Perfect, okay. Yeah, I'm trying some new stuff with my layouts. Oh well, I get deeper into that later on. For now, just games, because that's what we're here for. Okay, good game by Morlock. Even if that stuff didn't happen, he was doing really well. So deserved to win. So we get off on a bit of a false start, but we'll see. Let's recover. Versus Banana Joe. Let's take again. Bishop g3. Defense mate. Okay, so I could get aggressive maybe. I'll try knight b5. Maybe he wants to go pawn d6 and then he doesn't have a pawn for h3. And I don't think he should allow this, yeah. And now I can try to go at d6. And if he takes on c5, again c7. And I can bring another attacker in if he tries to defend. Now I would like to take here. If a6, queen takes and takes on d6, looks like a nice piece sacrifice. It looks like a nice move anyway. To cover this, I might just take on d6 because I have 4 attackers and he only has 3 defenders. So that should be good. Let's take with the bishop first. And now with the knight, I guess, or with the bishop again. No, let's go with the knight. Because I have this. Is that the best move? Well, it's a good move. Because now we have the pin. Now we win the queen and we can try to get creative. Oh, I should have taken the queen first. Now I'm letting him off the hook. That's a mistake. A bit too creative. But okay, still this is good. The position is just really good for white, so can afford this blunder. Because knight at c7, bishop takes b7 with this double threat are both very useful moves for me. Yeah, let's just go knight and take the rook. Just b4. Remove defender, basically. If he goes here, pawn check. Let's take. Now I have another knight. Let's go here. King c8 is not made yet, but it's gonna be close. Let's take. I need a pawn and then bishop here. Okay, yeah, knight h3, just go here. Bishop at g1, last check, but that's it. And I have a lot of material. So I don't think there is a move here that defends against the mate. Let's start with this. Yeah, if he doesn't take, I just mate him, I think. And otherwise just winning the queen. Yeah, now I win the queen. The last defender is removed around the king. And then I can put my queen on, my new queen can come to c8 and make the mate. Okay. That's a good recovery win. Looks like the finisher is trying to beat the record I set 2 weeks ago. He's stringing together wins very quickly. 30 points in 20 minutes. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Okay, let's see who's next. Look at this second page, also very strong. Okay, lol. With a lot of L's. I think I just noticed him asking why did he get paired with 2000s and then he gets paired with me. That's not what you want to see. I'm gonna go takes. He cannot castle. Okay, he can castle, but there was a slight issue. Maybe he missed bishop at d7. Okay, but he also missed queen at d1. Okay. The winner of the daily yesterday. I played him in the last game, but I had to berserk to win before the clock ran out. And he didn't, of course, so he did not berserk. And then he managed to beat me on the position. Didn't even need to get the tournament timer, and then he took the victory. It's a very strong player. He also beat the 2800, 2700 guy who was playing yesterday. Has there been any rating inflation lately? Well, I'm 2500. That's also been a while. But I've played. I was around 2450, and I played an international master in a bullet match. So that's usually a very good thing for my rating. But it could be. I think in general there are a lot of new players. So that might lead to more rating, because then some also stop. So in total, there's maybe more rating in the pool. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but that could be an explanation. But I think, yeah. Also, the top guys are now back to 2800, for example, instead of 2700. I think I can take. I'm just gonna take. It looks really nice. I've seen at least till here. King g6 though, but bishop e4 is good, I think. But I'm not entirely sure. Think I'm gonna go here. Try for the double check. This knight is covered. Now we get bishop at g7, g5 I mean. Takes, I guess. It's tricky business. Let's start with check. Hey Sam Chess 10, thanks for following. Let's just pin here. His only tricks is taking a knight and pawn at h2, so now he doesn't have any tricks, and I'm still winning, I think. Take. Knight at f7. And if he takes with the pawn, knight at b7 is mate. And knight at f7, king d4 is needed. So okay, takes the knight. Logical. Maybe knight at g8 is the move. I have to move fast, by the way. I think I can take stuff with check now, which is good. Or not. Let's take here. Pawn h2, step aside. It's getting a bit too tricky for me. A bit too slow, this play. Rook e6 is a move. I have to consider the moves before he checks me. Rook e6 is the move if he doesn't threaten anything. So I'm gonna go for rook e6 because I want rook e6 takes e6. And if he defends it, I take the queen, I think. Hopefully I have enough time. I have to stay focused here. 10 seconds, not much. Yeah, and I've mate. He tried to trick me into taking the queen maybe, but now this is mate. B4. Or rook a6 even. Yeah, true story, Petadine. He's really strong. Joanna, on your way. Alright, waiting for you. Hopefully you can beat the finisher on your way up. He's already has the half, I mean 2 times the points of the rest of the field. No problem, super easy. Thanks, Swole19. That was some amazing, insaneness was needed to win that position. Amazingness, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Some candidate master who wants to sacrifice. And this is opening up the position, but usually this is not advisable against strong players because they know how to defend. But now the question now is, am I a strong player? And do I know how to defend? Let's go d6. Maybe knight e6 to trade. Takes, I can take first. All's good. Knight takes h7, I just take. Knight e6 is not a threat. If he goes back, he should have gone here, I think, because now he just loses material. It's already very close to mate. And now I've made, I win the queen. And I go knight e2, forcing him here or back, and then the queen mates. Are you happy? Yeah, so finisher crushing, Bughouse Knight still on. Nice. Dovid, CIW. Look at this, very strong tournament. And we go again, bad and fast, okay. Berserk. It's castle. 97, okay, let's go bishop g5. Maybe he wants this. Interesting. It's not often that I see something like this. Don't know how good it is. Can go here. Knight f7 and knight g6 is the idea. So if knight f4 to cover, it's gonna end bad. Can I go knight f7? I think I have to go back. Or take. I'm gonna retreat. Knight f7 looks good. Just get a lot of play here. And he has a lot of pieces as well, but this is very double-edged. This could go either way. I have some idea of rook at e8 and rook at g8 of course as well, but rook at e8 seems stronger. Okay, let's just take. Knight e2, I go to h1. I'm prepared to give up the queen here. I'm also prepared to give it up here. Okay, let's see. Rook at g8 is just the simple one. I was trying to figure out something else, and I thought that before it didn't work, but now he gave me a knight, so now it's just the basic smothered mate there. Hi, managed play chess, welcome. Yeah, I was thinking about queen takes g7 at first, yeah. Alright, Mr. Finisher. Let's play a6, just because I can. Let's take. Let's go here. I'm gonna give up that pawn, but not sure how yet. Maybe just h5. He doesn't want it, or he wants it with interest. Can go here, I think. Try to double check him like this. He gets a lot of pieces though, so this is probably just bad for me. But at least I'm out of trouble for the moment. Hey, Dennis Maria, thanks. It will be a challenge to win, as you can see. Could go here. He takes. Yeah. I have to keep moving. Because the only chance now basically is to get him down time and let him make a blunder. Alright, thanks. I'll try. Okay, he's giving the queen back. And he wants this. Oh, you can see it in the top left, manage of the screen. I'll check at my layout later. Had some updates and it doesn't go the way I want it to go, but for now this should suffice, I think. I couldn't be more lost. Yeah, I know it. I'm on very old material. So this is whatever, and our internet is very bad. If I try to go higher, it kept crashing. If I had the bitrate higher. But they are installing some new cable in our neighborhood, so maybe we'll get some too. Okay, losing to TheFinnisher is not good for our chances. But okay, it happens. One of the strongest players around. Let's go bishop b4. Let's go pawn a3. Aha, that's the point of 92. Okay. Now I know that. I live in the Netherlands, managed to play chess. The northern town, most northern town or big town of the Netherlands, in Groningen. What am I doing? Just donating wins today. So if any of you wants a win, join the tournament and come play me. That's castle. All right, Joanna, I need some positive vibes. I'm losing too many games. Okay, let's give him a pretty mate if he wants it. You can now play queen h8. Yeah, nice. Sometimes you gotta give your opponents a pretty mate. Hey, Krish. Nah, she does, I think. Can't win them all. Yeah, indeed, upper. Indeed, you're right. Can't win them all. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, sometimes, Krishna, I leave pieces hanging. Okay, TheFinnisher. Let's go. Let's see if he remembers. I just want to play something that he doesn't know that well. Let's go back. Maybe. Maybe here now. Yeah, so he goes back with the knight. We're gonna go knight b5. We're gonna keep up the pressure on the clock. Also takes and pawn at d6. Let's keep going. Let's go here. Let's start with the bishop check. Think takes is good. It looks good indeed in any way. Yeah, let's take. Repeat. If he takes with the knight and then the queen, I have knight at d7. You don't understand, Krishna. Or do you don't understand that this is Crazyhouse? So it doesn't really matter sometimes that you drop pieces because you get the pieces back. I'm wondering if I can do this. Not sure. Think I can. I'm gonna try it. Ah, he gets a queen now, of course. Queen g5. A lot of playing. Sam chess. This was a mistake by me. I played it a lot, and also in my chess I'm relying mostly on intuition. And that helps a bit in Crazyhouse because, well, otherwise you're just losing too many games. I'm so bad. Maybe he blundered this. Which would be nice. F takes. And bishop h7. Yes, okay. Yes, this is good. I was struggling to find a win. And then he could have come back, I think. But okay, that was a much needed win. Thanks for thanks for the kind words, Opera and Joanna. Thanks, Big Brain. O'Clock. His first loss, yes. He's still way ahead, but hopefully now his pace is will slow down a bit. 60 points, and there's even an hour of play. Really good stuff. Let's go bishop d7, break the pin. 94 or 95, or just let him take. I'm gonna let him take. His confidence is indeed, well, probably not. He can, even if it is, he can rely on experience. But let's see. Let's go here. Kick the knight. I think knight at e4 was a good move before. No, I'm just going to go back. No, Sam Chess. Not as in person. We are both in this variants Discord, so we do chat sometimes, and we have played. Well, let's see if you can see. Yeah, the score between us is 51, and he has 69 points. So we have played a lot, but hey, that's very nice, Swole 19. Good for you. What is your username on? Is it also Swole 19 on Chess? Okay, he goes with the knight. Ah, yes, sir. All right. Let's go here. I think pawn e5 was also good. Everything looks very good for him. I was not really focused in the beginning, probably because of the win before. Let's go here. h6 I want, maybe. You can see it in the top left. Maybe I can just make this a bit smaller. I'll try. Like this. It's better now, right? Everything's still visible. Well, maybe not all the standings anymore, but okay. That doesn't really matter for now. Let's take. He's coming at me with the pawns on g6 next. But I still am gonna take g6 here. This maybe I can ignore now and go rook h8. Now the rook is defending. And maybe I can start to attack with pawn h3. But this guy is a very experienced player. I would say maybe 50,000 games already. Let's see. 66,000. He's played a lot of Crazyhouse. So force to be reckoned with. Now he traded the rooks. That might help me attacking. I'm gonna go check. And pawn at g2 is what I want to do next. I have the rook in hand. I guess he's a bit addicted to the game, Sanchez. I'm gonna take. I don't see anything happening. If I want to be safe, I can even go check here. I think I'm gonna go take the check and then go pawn at g5. Pawn at g2. If he goes, I was about to say next knight at g5 is a move, but I take with check. On f4 then. If he went knight at g5. And now rook at h1 is very hard to stop. He has to go here. Yeah, I can give up the queen, it doesn't really matter. He has to go knight at g3, it's his only move. Or knight at h1, but knight at h1 I take and I put a new pawn, so knight at g3 is the only move to stop mate on h1. And I can just take the knight if I want. I'm gonna do that, see what he comes up with. F3 was also a move, by the way. Now knight h3 is on. Takes is on. I have to be quick again. Let's take knight f3 next maybe. Yeah, and now we have knight h4 and rook h2. The knights are covering each other. Yeah, it's very easy to play a lot of games. Short time controls, always tournaments going on. TheFinnisher lost another game. Okay, so Baga's knight closing in. David beat him, I think. Yeah, good stuff for him. 264 Brock also playing, strong master. Almost 50k, yeah, probably something for me in that region as well. Oh, okay, not that bad yet. Bad, how to say. Not that far. But there are other websites as well. That's a very nice pro tip of you, Luca. Unrated games don't count. And games versus AYs, I think as well, don't count. I played on fix, yeah. This was my handle there. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Joanna. Okay, so basically what you want to do here is try to go here, pawn at b5 or bishop e5. So I'm gonna sack first, otherwise he castles, and then pawn at b5, and then knight e5. The handle Swole 19 is no reference at all. Well, it's a reference to me being a little child. Apparently, when I was 1 or 2 and was just mumbling words, I used to mumble this word a lot of time, running around in the room and screaming screaming this. So my parents nicknamed me because of that. And then I started using it for internet purposes, handles, for chess websites, stuff like that. Yeah, cute stuff, right? Okay, so I've sacrificed a piece here, but he already gave it back on c6. So material-wise, it's all equal. If you count the pawns, there's 5 and 3 in hand. And the pieces are also equal, but look, his king is scattered. This structure here is also broken. So it's a very nice position for me. Okay, that's a good move. He tries to get rid of the attacker. I think I'm gonna take the rook. Just take the rook. I take c6, take pieces. I think he wants to try for pawn at e3, so I have to be careful there. But I think I can still go here. Bit risky maybe. Ah, he lost connection, I think. Ah, he's back. This could be an idea, but it doesn't look like much. I think I can run here. He's trying it. Ah, he goes there. I did not expect that. Now I always have queen d3. And if knight g4, I can just take. Can I go here? Looks like it. And if queen takes, I have the knight fork even here. And the point is, of course, that the knight also attacking. We'll see. Interesting position. Okay, he just goes, steps aside. Okay, now I have to react. Ooh, I think that's a bad move. Because of this move. And I think pawn f2 he wants me to take, and then knight e4 double check, but I just go here. Normal chess must be difficult. Sometimes. Normally, when without COVID, I still played over the board league enough. Good sequence by him, by the way. Getting rid of the attacker. Enough to still stay in shape for chess. And in general, if you want to take something good out of Crazyhouse for your chess, I think your calculating skill just gets better. So you need to switch back and not think, okay, I'm gonna play a Crazyhouse opening and then just be worse after a couple of moves, and then it should be just fine playing Crazyhouse. I think I'll just take the bishop. Knight of 7 is the move. Yeah, that's a good emote, guys. That's a very good emote. Make Yappy proud. Yeah, it's happened to me in a blitz game once on Lichess that I just played a very common theme in Crazyhouse. I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm doing is right. But I might have to bail out somehow. Go here. And just flag, which is a bit dirty, but okay. Good defense. Yeah, the point is that if I don't play c3, he has promotes and pawn at d2 and rook at c1 winning. So he was just getting out of it, but time is also a factor in the game. You have to watch your clock. I have a draw against this guy. Ah, it's a chess game. Okay. Oh wow, I pre-moved wrong. He maybe thinks I'm trolling or something, but I just pre-moved wrong. But okay, look, Swole in who was asking that again? Sam Chess. I mean, this is just lost in chess, but in Crazyhouse you can fight back. Have you been keeping up? I've watched some streams of Chuck Moulton. Doing some commentary. I've watched some material there. But yeah, I guess if you put Chicken and 12 Teen in the team together, they're gonna take it, of course. Let's go here. This is really scary, but I might be lucky here. Yeah, Chuck is a very nice guy. Nice streamer as well. Look, now the knights are covering each other. I think he could try for this because of the mating threat on d8. But maybe allowing knight takes c2 was too much, I don't know. Yeah, this was the Discord I was talking about earlier, where TheFinnisher and a lot of Chicken and 12 Teen also there. If you like Bughouse, there's always people available to play, or always, maybe not always, but a lot of the time you can find a partner there to play Bughouse. So if you're interested in variant play, or just chess in general also, but mostly the people there are variant players, then go check it out. Is he gonna sack the queen? I think it's a bad idea. Okay, he's gonna take another pawn. I'll just take. Okay, now my knight's unpinned. Let's take a check. Let's go another check maybe. Let's not lose on time. Okay, let's maybe go here. Just trade 2 knights for a queen back, and then go queen at c2, I think. And if he blocks with the pawn, I have rook e4. If he blocks with the knight, I go bishop here, I think. Okay, rook e4. Now pawn e2, or queen e2, pawn d3, and queen e2. I should have done it with the bishop, but okay. Because now I can go to f1 and it takes a bit longer. But I'll just take the rook, knight f6, king d8. No problems here. Rook f1 or queen takes f2 should be enough. Okay, that's a check. He can drop a couple of checks, but it's not gonna help. He's just made it after the checks run out. And there we go, rook f1. Okay, so let's see. The finisher back on track. 71, Backhouse Knight also. Only 3 losses, just as me. David also very strong. CRW coming. Good stuff. Not really, Sam Chess. I did some studying for the World Championship candidate stage of, I think, 2018. I was doing well, so I just looked at some openings, and sometimes when I make a mistake, I check it with the computer. Just a brief analyze, but usually most of the things I look at this sequence, for example, that's just by learning by doing trial and error. Allowing queen h4 is not a good idea. In chess this is bad, in Crazyhouse it's also bad. Yeah, I think it's a reasonable approach. Let's go here. Just win the knight. If he goes knight f2 to attack, I just take with the queen. This is looks completely winning. He might have bishop g5. I missed that. Let's see if I need to be worried. I think I can just go bishop d7. Bishop d5 is tricky. I have to be careful. Maybe just go queen h2 instead. If I go here, he takes. I take again. He goes bishop g5, and with the queen in hand, he threatens mate. So that was what I was worried about. I'm just going to play it a bit slower. He's still very cramped. Let's go check. Alright, Joanna. Have a good one today. See you next time. Good luck working. Gonna give up the queen, I think. Oh, I know for sure I'm gonna give up the queen. Check. How are you gonna block me taking and going pawn at b2 and rook at a1? I don't know. And there's no attack. His only idea would be pawn at d7 and knight at c5, but that's so much coverage, and he doesn't even have a knight. So Bugger's Knight in the tournament chat saying, did I really just allow queen h4? Yeah. Sometimes it happens sometimes. Alright, this is the guy sounding like guacamole. Let's go e3. d5, yes, good move. Let's go here. Queen e2 maybe. Okay, takes also good. Now we get this. Well, it's not a double attack because this is covered, but this is always a weak point in the position. So you have to be careful. Let's go here. If you take with the pawn, I go bishop. If you take with the knight, I take and I go knight at g7, I think. Could also go bishop g7 anyway. And knight f6. I think I'm gonna go try that. Because normally he could maybe sack and try to run, but he's just locked himself up with these pieces here. So the king is stuck in the center. Queen f3 looks like a move. Knight takes d5, also good. I'm gonna go knight takes d5. The point is takes, and knight c6, picking the queen. And now queen at c5, for example, is nice. King back, bishop c6. Maybe takes first was better. But okay, I have this nice move to finish the game. The bishop covering d7 and the queen and bishop working nicely together on the other flank. Okay, that's good. Couple of nice wins. In a row. But the finisher still on top. Alright, bad and fast again. Manage, am I going to play to the end? Yeah, I'm planning to play on till the end. Hopefully I get to beat the finisher a couple of more times, yeah. Aha, that looked like a very strong move for him. Dropping a knight here. Okay, now maybe I go here. Because now this is... Before he could do the same and then he could play bishop at h3, but now there's a pawn for me there. Let's just go check. And back maybe, or bishop d6. I'm gonna go back, I think. Let's go here. Keep the pin alive. I need to develop. I'm very underdeveloped now. Before I start throwing in these knights. That's a very good move. Let's go here and take. The point is that this allows this. I cannot pre-move the queen g2 in case he plays knight h4. We could pre-move, of course, and if he does it, then we know he's watching. But that's a very and stream sniping, but that will be an expensive way to find out. I have never played backgammon, so I know it's with dices on a wooden board, I think. But that's about it. That's about where my knowledge of backgammon stops. Hey, Mano Manitu, thanks for following. Hopefully sort of pronounced it correctly. The follow isn't less appreciated, thanks. I think I'm gonna take sack the rook. Maybe giving you a rook on the back rank is not a good idea, but I wanna create more pressure here. I should check it out. Okay, I might. Keep the queen on the knight, and now also defending e7. Okay, now I'm gonna take here. If c5, I'm gonna pick up the rook. Yeah, I think so either. Maybe it's an old guy game in the Netherlands. Because chess is so well. Chess is outlined very nicely. You know what to do. You know when you are lost, and there's no luck. Okay, there's some luck if you count your opponent making blunders. Let's sack the queen for pawn at g4 and rook h3. That's a nice queen sacrifice. Okay, so finisher lost again. 20 points between us. And behind me also an army of people with 30 plus points. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, Bughouse Knight again. Let's go d4. It has a nice complexity. All right. Sam has a new hobby. Let's go here. Okay. The bishop should go here. Because now I have this and this. And this always feels like a favorable trade. This is also a very nice idea in this opening. You sacrifice the pawn and to go d5. Hit the knight. The knight goes here, there's this. And now I think I'm just going to go for the queen. Maybe bring the knight in. Yeah, let's try that. He is going to play fast from here onwards, so I have to play fast as well. Or at least not slow down too much here. Queen c7 is the idea. Bishop c5, I may go here. I'm gonna take and drop the pawn. Fancy any guest on stream? You mean in general or right now? In general, I think it's a good idea to sometimes play with someone else. Or do you mean you are going to beat me? Lazy. Because that's always, you're always welcome to beat me. But the problem is for me that I've tried to stream with Discord, but my computer is just so bad it can't handle it. So you could get on Discord and try to distract the finisher. That would be very welcome. But last time I tried to stream with Discord, it went crazy on me. Can he still castle? His king moved already. Okay, had to check. Now I'm just picking up a lot of material, and it's already mates with bishop e4 if he takes. So yeah, he doesn't. I'm gonna take here. Bishop f5 is the threat. Maybe e4. Let's take some more. Take all. Let's pre-move this. You don't want to get into time trouble with Backhouse Knight. He's very strong in the scramble. Queen f5 was the maiden one. Yeah, I have a whopping 4 subscribers. Which I am thankful for, of course. It's very nice. But if you like the stream, I appreciate a follow as well. Yes, and you get access to this wonderful emote. Yeah, it's an improvement indeed. Got some subs this week, which is very nice. I forgot to berserk. Oh well. We get to play a slower game versus Mr. Sir. Takes is okay, going back is also fine. Let's go here. You have 13 subs, Swole 19. I should check you out. Could take, I could go here. I could just castle as well. I think I'm gonna play it slow. I think knight b4 is also a move. Maybe if he plays a3, I'm gonna regret that I didn't play it before. Yeah, h4, good one. Let's take. Yeah, now I'm regretting a bit that I didn't play it. Okay, but I'm gonna arrest the queen and then play knight b4. Get rid of the bishops on this long diagonal. And maybe put bishops myself on this diagonal. Let's go. I'm dropping this, which he ignores because he thinks there's something happening over there, but he could just take in. And c6 is useful because it covers d5, and now we can take with the pawn here. Am I commentating Crazyhouse World Championship? La di da. I did commentate on some candidates during matches, I should say. You can check those on YouTube if you wanna. If you are really interested in them, go check them out. And well, the finals are happening 2 weeks from now. It's the first match, 22nd of December, and that's being commentated by, I think, the most famous Crazyhouse streamer. At least, okay, he's now a bit more family man, but at least before he streamed a lot of content, and as well a very strong player as well, Jan Lee. And he might commentate with Jesse Sarawan, and if Yasser doesn't Yasser, I should say, doesn't show up or doesn't have any time to do it, or to do all 3 series, then I might co-commentate as well with Jan Lee. We'll see. I did some co-commentary session with him before. It was very nice, actually. They already been on stream both, so probably they will someday see their own. Yeah, that's the plan, maybe. Okay, let's try to build out because I have a very bad position. Maybe he wants to draw. Yeah, maybe with Mugwort as well. Mugwort may substitute as well. It depends all on the availability. And otherwise, I'm just gonna watch, of course. Will be very interesting. Jasugi versus Upper Wazen. I think he's if you consider oeuvre as in all he's done, always wins, then yes. But lately there are some new players rising to the top that could very well be close to his level or better even. I think Jasugi and Upper Wazen are right up there with him at the moment. As well as Cat Ask. So yeah, I think there's just a small core. Yeah, indeed, they are. And it also depends on time control, of course. I think the quicker the time control is, the higher Jasugi rates towards the other other players. I may get away with this. Who's the favorite of the final? Tough question. I think putting me on the spot. I think I'm gonna go with Yasugi, favorite. But it could be Upper as well. It could go either way. But if I have to pick now, I probably say Yasugi. But yeah, Upper is in chat maybe, so maybe we have to root for Upper. But I think Upper is fine with the underdog role as well, maybe. So score prediction, they have to go best of 60, I think. 60 games are being played. So I think it's probably somewhere around 30 and a half, because then you win 26 something, 27. It's going to be close. Very close. Ooh, Mr. Sir beating me here. If he just plays quick enough. Keep moving, Mr. Sir, you're winning. Bishop b6. Do it. Too slow. Yeah, there is Swole 19. There's I think 400 for the winner dollars, 200 for the runner-up, and somewhere between 100 and 120 for the candidates, something like that. 2,000 prize fund in total, and it was it's guaranteed by Jan Lee, and then with streaming he tries to get donations and stuff like that to get the goal of $2,000 or more even. Seeing you on Twitch, thanks for following. No, I also enjoy 960, and sometimes I play or Fisher Random 960, and sometimes I casually play some King of the Hill, or I used to play Atomic as well, but on Fix I used to play it, but I lost. Well, mainly I had less time. I have less time than before. So now I'm focusing a bit on Crazyhouse. But normal chess as well, and of course some 960 now and again. Let's block this. It's a nice setup. Yeah, it's CIW. He must have maybe over 100,000 Crazyhouse games. Okay, 48 of 84. Yeah, on Fix I used to play them all. On free chess. But that was when I was 16 and high school was just too easy. Or too easy, I was just too lazy to do anything. That's maybe a better way of putting it. Let's go check. Yeah, I'm in university. I don't know what's the... I think college is then... I think, yeah, university is also the way to go in the English vocabulary. So yeah, university. Bachelor's. I got my teacher's degree last year. And now I'm finishing history. And also now I have to work a lot more to provide for myself. Let's go here. Knight takes f3 was nasty. I have some ideas here if he moves the queen. So yeah, he's gonna sack it. I think that's practically speaking the best decision. Yeah, it's really carefree is the right word. Just play chess till dinner is served and then play some more. It's basically it. Okay, as long as he doesn't get a rook, I should be okay. A knight in front of your king is always a good defender. You started playing chess during uni. Also good, also a possibility. Let's go here. Okay, let's take. Let's go here. I want to remove defenders. I'm threatening mate in 1. But I need to get rid of the rooks. I'm just gonna take this. Knight e3 I take. Ah, I made it. Ah, that's so dumb. I should have taken on g1. I missed completely his idea of knight at g3 mate. Okay, good game CAW. Clutching there in time trouble. Very good game. Okay, finisher again. Yeah, sad. Very sad. I tried to play something he might not know, and his first moves are instant. That's a bad sign. For those who don't know TheFinnisher, he's very well known for his love of the Crazyhouse game and therefore for his preparation. He likes to study lines, likes to find new ideas to try out. So if you beat him in, let's say, 10 moves or are better in 10 moves, then he checks it and tries to figure out why, and then comes up with an improvement next time you try to play it again. Let's go here. And with white I can play my d4, knight f3, g3 system, but with black I'm not as well equipped. He can just take. Okay, that's again missed. Okay, he's not gonna take. Alright. Then I maybe should take the knight. Also not good, I feel, but let's go here. Yeah, he's not playing that many. He's studying a lot of the time, I think. Or he's not playing that quick games as well. He doesn't like those. I have to try for this, I think. It's the only way. This could be mate, or this could be total nonsense. Let's go here. Here. Okay, this was wrong. Okay, resigns. Did I have something? Something else? Maybe check. I don't know. If he takes, then knight e4, then takes. So he cannot take, he has to go back. Maybe. But probably not. Good game, finisher. CIW trying to catch second place, so we have to not allow mates against him again. Maybe try to consolidate for second. Okay, chess friendship. Thanks for following, Finny. Let's go c6. Maybe. It's possible, I don't know. He goes for it, so he thinks it is. Because knight d7, I have allowed that. So I'm gonna go here. Oh, now I've allowed another bad move. He could have taken on c6. But okay. Now I might be fine. Okay, I said might, but I'm probably just worse here. But he could make some mistakes and help me back on track, because my king is so unsafe. That's an issue. This is a bad move, I think. Unnecessary to give up. The piece like that. I have to prove it's bad though. Trying to take. If he castles, I go rook takes c3. And then I can try to bring a knight here. Okay, he defends like this. And I can go for knight at f3. Ideas. Very weird stuff happening. I have no idea who is better. Okay, now I think I am. Alright, see you, Sam. Right back at you. Maybe see you next time. Thanks. I hope to have a nice ending performance. We'll see. See you later. I should have not taken on e2 actually. Okay, now this is helpful. There's the pin. Okay, unnecessary check. But we got him anyway. Okay, so 40 points behind. Not gonna happen, I think. Finisher on record, trying to get the record. I think it's what did I do 2 weeks ago? 176 is the record for best score in the weekly Crazyhouse arena. And Finisher should be very capable to beat it, but it's a very strong field. So especially against the top 10, well, top 15 maybe. If they survive the opening, Finisher you just don't beat a 2200 player in 1 or 2 minutes if they don't make a mistake in the opening. They know what they're doing. But we'll see. If he gets it, we have a nice challenge for for next week. Good move. How to respond? I think I'm gonna go knight e2. Oh, it doesn't work, knight e2. Mistake. Okay, he doesn't see it. He could have taken twice, and then my queen is on d4 and my king is here, and he can drop a knight here. Would have been really good. Knight tries to sack on g3 while my knight is guarding. Don't think that's very wise. Okay, but he's trying it anyway. He wants a couple of pawns here. Or at least I think that's what he wants. But I'm trying to go knight h5 very quickly, ignoring the bishop. I wouldn't mind opening up this file. Oh yeah, okay, he goes for it. And he goes over there, alright. Let's take. And if he takes the knight, I can go bishop f6. That looks good. Or pawn. I think I'm gonna go bishop. And maybe pawn g7. King g8 is still okay, I think. Forcing the rook here, taking here, and then the square opens up for a knight. And now the rook and knight, the rook and king are in fork mode. So okay, he gives up the queen, but now I have a queen, so all good. And if he had a rook, he could have tried to attack me here, but there's not much going on without a rook. and a couple of extra pawns. Okay, that's a good try, I think. I'll take pawn here, here. Let's not walk in the same sort of checkmate I did against CIW. That would be dumb. Ooh, did I just allow that? Oh, that's so bad. I'm done now. He gets me. Yeah, he finds the move that wins. Good game, Mobin. Okay. He's enjoying the moment. He had mate in 1. He still has mate, by the way, but yeah, now he, I was about to say now he gets it, but he's still enjoying the moment, still having mate. He's almost he's almost he's almost messing it up. I don't think there's forced mate now anymore. Yeah, wow, indeed. He missed a couple of mates. And the king is landing on the back rank almost. Okay. Very lucky win. He missed mate in 1 on E1, and then afterwards he was focused on making the checks and not checking where the king could run. And then suddenly the king is safe on f6. Of course you don't expect that to happen, but yeah, it did. Alright, let's go. Damate. Let's take here and go here. Ripator of Rapator. Hi, thanks for following. Let's take. Let's go knights. Wow. Probably good idea by him. I have knight h5 though. Covers g3 and threatens knight f6. This is interesting stuff by my opponent. Ooh, that's not a good move. Because now he's just made it. He has to give up the queen. If he goes here, there's bishop g7. And now there's just knight h5 again. And queen g7. But if he just kept the bishop on g3, defended it against knight at f6, I wouldn't have known if I was better. Could be that he was just having a very nice attack there. Alright, back at 1. Let's play d5. Okay, d4. I like to play bishop g4 here, in case they pre-move. You win the queen. And otherwise, in any case, the bishop is fine over here, so why not? Let's check. Plant the bishop here, preventing castling. Now how to improve the position now? Let's push the pawn. Wow. Okay, sure. What is going on? Sure. Indeed, sure. I want to sacrifice stuff. This can be good, the pawn structure he has around his king. Yeah, he's not even accepting, because he knows it's bad. Let's go. Mr. Bash 19 mod me. Go away Bash. I might have Yappy ban you if you are not careful. Let's take here. I enjoy a free queen. And that's another free queen. Of course you will, Yappy. But don't abuse your power, Yappy. With great power comes great responsibility. Alright, Andre. Last time I had to flag Andre. He was beating me. So let's be careful. Normal development so far. Knight b4, I just go bishop g5. Hi Jordi. What's up? I'm not in Netherlands, I'm in the Netherlands. What to do here? Have I met Bigfoot? No, but I used to play. I've played him on free chess, on fix. Or Holland, yeah. But if you want to be really technical, Holland is only 2 provinces. But Bigfoot and I were both tournament managers on free chess, so we chatted sometimes, played some tournaments together. Yeah, nice dude. But never met him in real life. I think he's a big streamer right now, right? Some good crowds on chess.com. Or maybe he just does it for fun and still has a good, big crowd. And he's huge, yeah. Yeah, it's good for him. Definitely. Andre, what are you? Why are you making this so difficult? Let's go here. We'll see. Andre, not making it easy for me. Think he's winning already. Okay, winning. It's not easy to prove. I think he should have taken on f2 in between, creating a weakness. I'm not Jordi. I think active players now Jasugi is higher rated, but I'd say top 20 maybe. I'm top 20 something like that, around the top 20, and I can compete with the best, or at least I can win from them sometimes. Like when I play Jan Lee or I usually win 2 out of 10 games, something like that. So they don't wipe me out completely, but I have some chances. Yeah, it's Jasugi, who is also in the finals of the championship. Let's go check. Let's guard. If I go pawn at g7, I stop the rook from guarding g2, and he takes, and he goes knight h4. So I have to defend against knight h4. Now I just have to take. Yeah, probably you are right, Swall 19. Let's take on f3. Good game again by Andre. He's very hard to beat. His only problem seems to be time. And he's improved as well. I remember I had to play him for the Crazyhouse World Championship 2018, I think. And just 10-0 very easily. I still won all my games against him. But it's not deserved. Okay, that's a check. Let's go here. I want to go knight c5. Just gonna step aside. I could take with the rook as well. Let's take with the rook. I can step aside next move. Well, because it's a name I was given by a student sorority I'm with. And it's a nice pun in Dutch. I guess you're Dutch, yeah? You said that you're Dutch, so I had to make sure everybody got clothing that's suited our style. Basically, just items, things, gadgets, whatever. That was my responsibility. And it's tradition that you get a name that's compatible with that responsibility. So I had to make sure I got clothes, so hence clear cast. And I'm also a very big guy, as both in length as in width. So Groningen, Jordi. University. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing, I guess. Observing TheFinnisher for a while. So he has 1 hour almost, and he needs 55 points to beat the record. I got a loss. Blitzer, Giant Slayer. I study history, and I got my teacher's degree last year. Black again against Finisher. Let's see if he has something prepared against this. Let's just take. Take again. Giving up the rook. Okay. Logical, I guess. Because now I have some trouble developing. Let's go here. Yeah, I figured he was gonna play that. GSV. This doesn't end well, I think. Let's go here. Yeah, now he's just gonna play it slow. Saying, what are you gonna do with that rook? You have nothing. Makes sense. So I might try to give it back. Don't know about this, but it's worth a shot. Let's go here. Nice. What do you study, Jordi? Are you also in the chess club in Groningen? Finish your flexing with a queen sack. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, he's got me, by the way. Completely busted. Let's play it out to mate. Good game. Econometrics. Ah, I heard it's tough, but I hope you like it. Yeah, now of course everything is closed, but there's this nice jazz cafe at Zuiderdiep. You might have heard of it or been there. I'm sometimes there as well. Where the very nice combination of jazz and beers is present. Tough but interesting. All right. Sometimes. They don't know. They don't know, Yappy. They don't know. Ignorance is a bliss and stuff like that. That's not pre-move. He can go here. That's a bad move, by the way, but he can go there. Let's go check. Check again. Ooh, he could have gone here, I think. Now he just loses the rook. Yeah, everything is closed. Everything is closed. Sadly. But I guess in the spring, maybe. Maybe in the spring, maybe in the summer. We don't know how quickly it goes with the vaccination. It doesn't matter what he does. It's gonna be mate. Ooh, finisher lost again. We might keep the record. I think he still has it if he keeps on moving, but it's hard. It's hard to go very fast. Okay, my opponent doesn't want me to win or something, or he just thinks, okay, well, I'm losing. Let's take a bathroom break, but not resign. Okay, finally. Dovitz. Let's go knight f6. And e6. An entire sleep, Jan Lee did not play, indeed, because of family situation. There's nothing bad going on, but he just has 2 kids. Prioritize them. If you would join, I think that's a very if you're good at chess, you can get strong at Crazyhouse, I think, as well. I think in the beginning you would do bad because you would fall for common traps. But I think if you play a bit slower time control, like 5+0, I think you would do very, very nicely, very quickly, Jordi. So yeah, Jan Lee didn't play, and finals are known already. Could go pawn b2. Ah, yes, queen b5, which is annoying. Yo, see you later. Hope to see you next time. Yeah, no surprise there either. You're completely right. Yeah, he has this check, which I saw, but I have a bishop c4 or a, it doesn't really matter. I think I'm gonna go here because I have this lined up, which I think is nasty. Yeah, so he takes. I think I'm gonna take with the king and keep the bishop here. There's no useful check to him. Knight c5 is covered, and I have queen d3 being strong. So yeah, I think that's the only move. I can take the knight, or I can take the bishop. I think I'm gonna take the knight. Threaten this. Check. I was looking at queen g2. Gives him knight at c5. Not ideal. Could also take here. It's a bit slow though. But yeah, but on the other hand, I think it's good. Keeping everything safe. Knight at c5 is now covered. I'm threatening to take here. Looks very good. Yeah, so he covers against that. So pawn at b2 looks like an option. Let's try that. Take the rook, and then he has to block on c1 or something, and I have rook at d1 as an idea. So the extra pawn that I just took on e5 proves to be very useful. So I take. Yeah, and now he's freeing this square and covering. But I just take here. Still no knight checks because of the pin. This is also pinned. I'm threatening rook at d1. Takes, takes, takes. Knight at b2. King e1 back. Knight at c2 is made with the two knights here. Covering. And the bishop covering. Whoa, sorry. Here, that's the checkmate threats. And probably taking here and rook at e2 is also some sort of checkmate. Okay, so he checks. Let's block with the pawn. Pawn at c6. I think I'm just gonna step back. I could also take it. Because why not? Queen a6 maybe. Let's not allow queen a6. You mean in yeah? I think you mean in over the board chess. Sometimes, but not like a long stare battle. But sometimes I do something like If I make a strong move, you look your opponent in the eye and say, well, if you say nothing, but with your look you're saying something like, well, how are you going to get out of this? This is a strong move. Especially in bar games, in the cafeteria or whatever. A cafe, I should say. Then and there's also some banter going on, then definitely. Then I'm playing against the opponent, not as much as against the board. In the cafeteria, yeah. I was already waiting for you guys. uh, with some fries and a Mexicano Leckerman. Heerlijk. Oh, sorry, I had to berserk. I was laughing too hard. Sorry, finisher. I'll play quick. Okay, let's castle. Let's go knight b5. Um, c4 is a move again, maybe. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna start with this. Maybe c4 next. Guess let's go back. Or maybe bishop here and take. Not sure what his plan is. I'm also not sure what my plan is, but okay, c4 is at least something. And take and pawn h6 might be an idea. And he would like to trade some pieces, but it's not so easy to find a trade here. Aha. Let's take. Go pawn. If I take, he takes here, so I'm not gonna take. It's just about reinforcing this one. Maybe I take here. This is not a yeah, okay. It's a move, but I'm not very concerned about that move. Want to reinforce the bishop, and if he could sack, but yeah, not really sure it's the best way. But he goes for it. My king is very open, but it's okay. He lacks some pieces for now. Knight here, knight g6, takes. Not enough. Aha, the check. Check again probably here. Yes. Trying to control this diagonal, but it's not really working. Take here now. Queen here, is it winning? I don't know for sure. Gonna go Queen D7. Because now I have bishop here. Okay, good game. Okay, next up. Noto. Thanks for following. Yeah, thanks an entire sleep. Oh yeah, this is wrong. Wrong order. Okay. Because now he gets basically what you want in this position, and that's the strong knight there. So I'm gonna take a bit of a risk here. Take on f3. He could take this, but then I take here, and it gets very risky. Look at my open king, and his king is relatively safe. And if he takes here, I'm gonna take back and say, okay, I'll have to defend for a while, but at least I have an extra piece. And it's a nice idea usually to try to, if you're worse, try to confuse your opponent. By the way, if you go here, if you take here, he has knight e5. That's the whole point. Winning the bishop. Okay, so now he tries to pin and win, basically. And I think I don't have anything against that. So I'm just going to let him take the piece and block here. And then maybe use this pawn as a sort of an outpost for another knight. He doesn't want that. Risky move again, but I'm going to go for it. He has a knight check, but I'm safe here. Am I? Bishop c5 missed by me, but okay. Initially missed. Whoa. Good stuff. If I take, he has bishop f4, checkmate. So only move. Strong play. Now bishop f4 is made. And if he goes to the pawn, I can run here. But he can win the queen, of course. Okay, I'm gonna take here. Thanks for the follow, Zores Shapkas. Let's take this. He needs a knight. So the king, although very naked, is safe for now. And his king is also not that safe, so hopefully if he gets a knight I can create counter threats against the white king very quickly. So he's figuring out what to do. I think, yeah, if he goes on the defensive and he lets me drop all these pieces, then he's probably in very bad shape. So he needs to try to keep me on the back foot. don't know if this is the way. Let's start with a check. If he blocks, I'm gonna take. Because now I have knight drops here. And that's enough. Knight h4. If he goes here, I just lure him out with the pawn. Or it even can go like this. Okay, let's not pre-move, by the way. He can go here. And now it's safe to pre-move. Checkmate. Good game. Nice stuff. Okay, Spaxi. He had a very nice bishop g5. I was really surprised about that move. I didn't see it coming. And probably it was winning for him, but he went astray. And maybe he should have gone for the perpetual bishop check. There's not a lot of draws in Crazyhouse, but if it happens, it's mostly because of the perpetual check idea. At least in my experience. Let's go here. He goes here. And now the position has... Basically, this is only an improvement for me, because this rook is doing nothing here or here. Yeah, agreement, of course. But I think they're stalemate as well. But I think stalemate has to be a two-man job, basically, or someone grabbing all the pieces and then stalemating by accident, something. Yeah, you have to work together, or you have to have a very someone who would like a challenge, like I want to take all my opponent's pieces before I checkmate him, and then he forgets that. Yeah, well, maybe it's mathematically possible. Probably someone did a study on this on Lichess. Maybe Upper already did this sometimes against the Stockfish or something. I think he did some things with Stockfish. But you just kept on playing Luca and got a stalemate anyway. That would have been nice. Very simple double attack. But I need some pieces. Yeah, indeed. Indeed, I think you're right, an entire sleep. Then just resign. Let's go here. I want to provoke knight b6 and then go back. And if he doesn't attack my queen, I think pawn at g6 is good. Am I trying to become CM? Well, if I get to 2200, I won't ask for the CM title in chess. But I might, if O2B chess gets back on track, I might try for to get to 2200 and then maybe 2300. Try to study chess. So there's some ambition to get better at chess, but to get better at chess, I think you need to yeah, you have to pay for the CM title indeed, and well, that's not worth it for me, I think. What am I doing actually? Not mating. Let's go here. Bad stuff. Okay, let's sack. Maybe I can bluff my way through. Yeah, so candidate master is not something I would become. One of my teammates was 2200 for a long time already, and then as a prank, some or as a prank, yeah, I think as a prank, some of his mates got him the candidate master title. Almost made it. Bishop jack, very good move. Yeah, exactly, Lucas. I'm even ignore the FM title. You're right. Oh, that's dumb. I missed mating one. Ugh, I dropped the rook. I don't know. I think it's because they figure I'm gonna be international master soon, and I'll just skip FM. And it costs like some money. Yeah, you have to pay. You have to pay to get the title. To You make a request and then you have to pay, and then they make you. But the thing is, why you probably want to go for the FM title is that in most countries, at least in Europe, I've noticed, you get a discount if you have a title FM or higher. That's a really good question. I wouldn't know, but probably yeah, probably a lot on the lower level. Probably if you get IM or GM, you will get in you will get in make the effort, get the money going. Not entirely sure if this is a good move. Yeah, he has that. I thought he had queen takes g5 first, but this just wins the pawn, so makes me look silly for a bit. Okay, so where does he move the queen? He goes all the way back. Okay. Could go here maybe. Or just king d7 and see what he wants to play. Then I drop this pawn. Okay, I'm gonna take this and go bishop g4. Again, not easy. Let's take there to start and go back. Pawn here, I want to go knight f3, maybe. Sack everything. I have to start moving quicker as well. Let's go this way. Pawn d7 I have to take. If I go here, is knight takes c6. I have no blocker left. Brilliant. Good stuff. But I can take it. Okay. I completely missed it. He did as well, probably. It was brilliant if I can't take it. But now I can just take it and mate is threatened. Yeah. Okay. It's too nice to not explain. I'll explain. Let's go back. Okay, so imagine the knight is not on g5, so you cannot take the queen, and I have no pieces to block with. So if I go bishop d7, he takes, of course, and if I go here, he goes knight c6, and I have to take because I cannot move, and he goes rook at b7. And if I go here, he goes knight takes c6, take is forced again, and he goes rook at b7 again. It was a very nice idea. But okay, I was so focused on it that I too missed knight takes. Yeah, that's sometimes an issue, I think. The norm stuff, because you have to play in or really high tournaments, or you have to play against foreigners indeed. It's also common again around youthful players, I think. They get norms rather quickly, and then they because they have this high swing in rating, they are not on the level required yet. So sometimes you even see younger players with 4 or 5 norms, but they're not on the required rating yet. It's very cool. It sounds very cool indeed. But yeah, I'm sure you get used to it in moments. This is probably a bad idea. So maybe I should break. Hit the brakes, I mean. And I was looking at this, but probably it was bad, so. Yeah, then you get to play Hikaru online. And you're there with your 2600 and he beats you 10-0. Next step. I think I'm gonna take, can sack next. I can go bishop here. I can go queen takes. Yeah, in most of the cases that's probably true, but there are some players who get master level on later age. But I think the most of the cases it's people who are already talented when they are young, not starting later. No, chess. To be good at chess, you have to spend a lot of time at it, not just playing. You have to study very, very hard. Yeah, sure, Jordi. I think FM is a nice goal for me along the way, but it's not very high on my priority list. So school and other stuff are much more important, and then it also means that I may not get it. Well, okay, so be it. That's how it works, I think, in general with ambition. If you don't prioritize it. Yeah, I think that would have been a good move as well. But okay, I'm now going after that move. E5 stuff. Just take the rook. Yeah, exactly. We were talking about this earlier, Noto, that when you are in high school, you can play chess. Yeah, well, maybe not 12 hours a day if you have to go to school, but at least a lot of time you can spend on playing chess. And now, when you're older, you have to earn a living. Okay, looks like we're gonna keep the record for a while. For at least another week. Okay, freebie. Aha. I made a pre-move mistake. Let's go here. Rookie 1. It's a good move, yeah. He plays it. I think I'm just gonna go for this. I'm happy with a draw. I messed up this opening. Good game. He's happy with the draw as well, apparently. But he was maybe too focused on the draw. If he played knight at h3 after takes and then take the bishop on f4, I think he had a good position. But okay. Now we got a draw. Had to kill his streak. He's commenting. Okay, it's all paid. Also a strong, growing stronger, or the rating inflation is real. Nice story. An entire sleeve. Did not know that. Hey, see you later, Yappy. Good night. Have a good one. Second should work. 12 minutes to go. 14 points ahead. Good but slow. Okay. For now, I'm the one being downtime. But I have an okay position, I feel. I don't think he should take. Probably he should try to counter with knight f5, maybe. Cut off this square as well. Or knight d5, just take. Knight f5 looks right. Oh, he goes knight g6, okay. So I'll go queen d7 then. Takes, I have to take back. So if I go here, for example, he has some ideas of bishop takes. Well, maybe I can check. If he takes, I'll try to calculate. Okay, he does not take. Aha. I think I'm gonna sack the queen here. Looks interesting. And yeah, not getting first, and probably also not. I'm not scared of getting third, so let's try it. Why not? Point is going here. At least that's. And I'm forcing the king up. If he, yeah, okay, he decides already he doesn't want the queen on these terms. So let's offer a queen trade. Sack and take is bad because of knight g6, but I can also take with this. And then it should be completely fine. Aha, he's now trying to go here. Good try. Let's go queen e8. He would very much like to play pawn at f7, but he doesn't have a pawn. Let's see how to do this. Think take here. Then he takes the knight. It's annoying. Take here maybe. Okay, I'm gonna take here anyway. Let him take the knight. And just go here. Lichess blitz rating 2100. Depends a bit on if it's all speed. If not, then probably around 1800, 1700, something like that would be my guess. Oh, I should just flag him here, by the way. Yeah, rook takes f2, 91, something. I was trying to figure it out, but then I was lost in the calculations. Yeah, so I think around somewhere between 1700s and 1900, 2000s, I think is realistic. And at 2100 rapids might be higher than might be 1900, 2000s. Yeah, keep me posted, Luca. I'm interested. But yeah, you could find out trying to play, asking someone what its feeder rating is, and then try to compare. For example, I'm 2100, and my blitz rating is somewhere 2300, and my rapid is 2190, but I don't play that many rapid games, like 17. So it's not that reliable. No, I think it might be higher, Jordi. 2200 rapid might be higher than 2000 FIDE. But again, it depends. It depends on some things. Because some people are just slow, and they get even better. And also there's the thing online that you cannot always be sure if someone is playing by himself or using computer assistance, sadly. But most of the times I would say it's 2200 rapid is like 2100 FIDE. If you get it consistently and you play against, and you can sometimes draw an international master, for example. That's maybe even better to look at results like that, what my opponents are worth, instead of just looking at the rating. Let's try for the rook. Pawn here and rook here. King takes f2 was the only move. Wow. Would not expect. Yeah, no worries, Jordi. Glad to help. Would not have expected king takes h2 being the best move, but okay. Yeah, thanks. Have a good day. Yeah, good luck with your economic tricks studies. And maybe we'll meet each other in the Groninger chess scene someday. Check, I think. Give me that pawn. Ooh, taking with the knight was also very interesting. Luring the knight here. But okay. We'll see. I think I should have done that. actually. But alright, next the rook h5 is coming still. If he goes here. I have rook h5, and if he takes, I go queen h5. Well, maybe I don't. He can just take and drop the rook, and I don't have mate. I lack material. So I should have taken on d5. That's the conclusion. Okay, but he has some problems to solve. Okay, gonna take now, of course. Let's bring the queen. Must be good. Check with the pawn here. And if here, then I can take with the queen and pawn f7. And if here, I can go rook g8. He has to take, and I go rook h8 mate. So made in a couple moves. Yeah, so we take here. If he goes to f8, you take. Yeah, Andrew, I think you're right. Queen h5 was my plans. Was in my plans, but there is this problem. Let's see. Okay, so here, if he goes here. Ah, yeah, you're right. Queen h5 first. Good observation. King h8, and if queen h5, and if he takes with the knight, I have a rook. I can drop this rook on h7. Yeah, you're right. So then I take the knight. And I have lots of threats. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, the finisher wins the tournament, but we keep the record for now. We keep the record for now. 20. He is 34 points short, but he started losing here in the end. Over here, I still was thinking he could maybe get it. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. You're welcome, Bodis. Tomorrow an early day again for me, so I'm gonna stop now. And probably I'll be back not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow for some more Crazyhouse streaming. Have a good one wherever you are. And let's give Chuck a rate. He's playing bridge, I see. Well, whatever. Let's go there anyway. Maybe you can learn something. Learn a new game. And otherwise, check out Backgammon. Backgammon seems to be fun as well. I heard today. And Chuck always very kindly rates me as well. So say hi to him for me. Don't forget to use the emote. Bye bye.